Hey there, this is Perch. And finally, okay, I'm gonna do it. You guys have been asking for it, and I've had it. I've had enough. I'm gonna give in to pressure and give you the dark roast. So, what is a dark roast? Well, dark roast is there. It's a coffee with a dark brown color, kind of like chocolate, but getting really close to black. And if you look at the bean, it's got a little sheen of oil on the surface, usually evident when the coffee gets roasted. You look at the cup; it's almost like there's a little bit of an oil film. That's what a dark roast is. The coffee that is a dark roast will have a bitter, kind of smoky, almost a burnt taste. There's a lot less caffeine. So what's interesting is a lot of people will say, "Hey, I need to get the darkest roasted coffee possible to get the most caffeine." Well, actually, you're getting a lot less caffeine. To reach the level of a dark roast, coffee beans get roasted to a temperature of somewhere around 240 degrees Celsius, and they are seldom roasted to a temperature exceeding 250. So right about that 240, 250 range, that's where the bean gets very thin and starts to get kind of a charcoal tar-like taste. Dark roasts have a lot of names. You go into your coffee shops, like the local Starbucks, you might see something called a French roast or an espresso roast, New Orleans roast, Spanish roast. Many of these dark roasts are used for espresso blends to kind of give it its espresso-like flavor. Generally, as coffee gets darker, it loses the origin flavors of the beans, and that's why sometimes dark roasts have less rare, less unusual beans because the coffee is going to lose its kind of core taste anyway. And as the coffee gets heavier, the body again it thins more. And yeah, in general, like I said, a big misnomer is that the longer the coffee roasts, the darker the coffee gets, that's going to give you a real buzz, gives you a lot of caffeine, get you to stay up all night. But that dark roast coffee is not going to do that. So why would you like a dark roast? Well, if you like coffee that tastes like roasted nuts, caramel, kind of a smoky flavor, those are the coffee beans for you. They taste like how you imagine coffee tastes. If you haven't drank coffee, kind of an old school diner cup, what your parents make at the drip machine back home. And since the beans are roasted long enough to develop their oils and bring them to the surface, the body of your coffee will be a lot thicker. So it'll be a thicker, darker, dark coffee. Um, Light roast coffees have thinner body, more delicate flavors. Dark roast coffee are more full-bodied, bolder, straightforward flavors. So that's kind of the ins and outs of what a dark roast is. And there you go. That's the dark roast you've been asking for. I hope that's what you're looking for. Yeah, there you have it. So like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, leave me a comment, tell your friends, and if you want to learn more about coffee, certainly follow me on Comic Perch, where I will talk about rarely coffee, but follow me there anyway. Thank you for listening.